You got to join the hoodie gang. Sorry.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
All right. Moving into our next topic of the day, we've got our weekly Chicago Bulls topic. And what it is, I don't even remember because I got to pull up my phone.
It's Obi Toppin.
It's the draft, which is actually, I love this because I can't sit here for another week and bitch about Garpax. And I imagine you guys can't listen to me do this for, like the 18th straight week either.
I'm surprised we're not doing Kobe White starting.
Kobe White doesn't matter if he's going to be a star or not because the kid's he gets buckets. He's a little microwave out there, and I love him. And
Kobe G. White.
Kobe
G stands for
Gits.
Kobe Toppin.
Kobe Toppin, could that be our new core going forward? We'll find out because this year we're going to have a very good pick in the draft. Worst case is 7 because that's where the Bulls always end up at. But we got upside. We could be even worse. We could continue to lose games. I think we are 1-9 in our last 10 games.
Yeah, because you went on a 9-game losing streak and then beat the Wizards.
Yeah. I mean, it's real tough to figure that one out. But
get ready to be 1-9 when you lose the next time.
And yet we're still not far out of the playoffs.
Wendell's back.
Wendell's back, and God, I have high hopes for that kid.
Ooh, this is getting too hot for me.
It's been like
The
8
HUD.
seconds for you.
I'm a warm boy.
All right. Fair
Not
enough.
a wet boy, a warm boy.
Point being, we did a mock draft, and all 3 of us had point guards going to the Chicago Bulls. Yeah. All 3 of us notoriously low were on Obi Toppin, mostly because I think I nailed that right out the gate.
He'll be top 10 in my next one.
I'm just pairing him to the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
Because that's what they need, and I love that pair day one. And I was like, well, I'm not changing that because I'm stubborn and ignorant. Point being, Obi Toppin has top 10 talent in this class because it's not a great class. Do you think the Chicago Bulls should go for Obi Toppin with our number 7th overall pick?
So here's the thing. What this was coming from is we had a couple comments. The first one from Ace22 said, y'all ever heard of Obi Toppin?
Nope.
This was in our
Never.
1 through 10.
Nope.
Not even little.
Then Elijah Curry said, how isn't Obi Toppin 10? Y'all crazy. Which then Jerry replied to that and said, exactly, no way Nico Mannion goes over Toppin. And then
Nico's been falling.
Here's the guy I really want to give a shout out because YouTube added a great feature to their website.
Really?
Original One, who I can highlight over, has been subscribed to us for 2 years.
Nice.
Can now see that. So thank you for being subscribed for so long. Said Obi Toppings get no love.
We
he
probably
can play.
autocorrect, so we'll give him
Obi
credit for that.
Toppings.
Yeah.
I just like this as Obi Toppings. Can play
'Cause he's thinking pizza.
small forward
'Cause it's
and
Ricky.
trade auto.
thought ice cream.
And Bulls cannot draft a guard unless it's a proven shooting guard. Archie will be the starter.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, yeah.
A proven shooting
So
guard.
let's
Did he just
throw,
say that out
let's
loud?
throw this out. Obi Toppin gets no love. He can play the small forward
No, he
and
can't.
trade auto. And Bulls cannot
Otto's
draft a guard unless it's a proven shooting guard. Archie will be the starter. That's what he said. He also made a comment of draft Obi Toppin,
Yeah.
trade Otto Porter, start Hutchinson.
So we'd have to have Otto Porter re-sign with us in order to trade him. So
Yeah.
there's one problem
So
with that theory.
the entire one is draft Obi Toppin at 8, trade Otto Porter,
just a
start
smidge more
Hutchin, Thaddeus,
there you go. You're perfect right there.
Saturansky, start Archie,
Yep.
Dunn, Valentine, Luke, and get another first round pick. He added that onto our on our trade deadline video 2 weeks ago. So he's been on the train for 2 weeks of drafting
I
Obi
appreciate
Toppin.
the dedication and your support.
But for me, there's no way the Bulls cannot draft a point guard in this draft. We have to take a point guard. If we do, we probably won't take a point guard
There's like 7 of them at the top of
because
the draft.
but it's fucking guard packs. I know we're getting a new GM apparently, but until we do, it's fucking guard packs. Where every time it's like we need a point guard. This point guard
Can you
said
read
they
the,
don't
can you
draft
read
a
the
point
shooting
guard.
guard comment again?
Yeah, considering we have 2 of them right now.
And Bulls cannot draft a guard unless it's a proving shooting guard. Archie will be the starter.
There it is. All right.
This hurts me.
I'm done. I quit. I quit this podcast.
YouTube.
We don't know anything. We don't know anything. These are the geniuses.
You remember what I used
Their
to
2 best players are shooting guards. It's Levine and Kobe White. How stupid are people? I hate this website.
But
So-
to answer the question, no,
hang
we
on.
don't take Obi Toppin.
Hang
I
on.
can't.
Hang on. So remember when I used to make response videos to our draft commentary?
Yeah.
I think I need to bring that back
You
because some
do.
people seem to just feel like they can just toss out whatever. And again, Sean, we're the idiots. We're the dumb ones.
Oh my gosh, Sean's still on.
I
Is
need
that
to-
what everybody likes? Did anyone like that?
A boy. I'm gonna say a boy because he is our boy. RW Chi-Town, who has been subscribed to us for 2 years, also said, "Go home."
Oh,
That's what he replied.
is
to
that
He
is
said,
that your
"Go
burner
home."
account, Ricky Widmer?
No, I think
No, that
I
guy's
think
like-
I'm just messing with you 'cause I saw
RW
RW.
Chi-Town used to be called. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that used to be Bridget's son. Remember
Yeah.
Bridget's
Oh
son?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought
Been with us for a long
That'd be
time.
a super obvious burner account for you because it's your
RW
initials.
Chi-Town.
Could we take Obi Toppin?
could.
We could take Obi
do anything.
Toppin.
We
You
could,
could do it. You could trade up and take James Wiseman. You could do anything in the draft.
but like, what should the Bulls do?
So, hey, can we talk about Obi Toppin?
Point. Don't you gotta find a shooting guard, guys.
A proven shooting guard.
Can Obi Toppin play shooting guard? I don't know. I've never watched a game. I don't like basketball.
Y'all
but
ever
I'm just
heard
gonna
of
talk
Obi
about it
Toppin?
for years and years and years and years and years, and not watch a game.
And
I
there's
don't know anything. Can he play
literally
shooting guard?
years of us
The Bulls
talking
need a
about this
shooting
shit.
guard.
Oh, I think we broke Sean.
Hang on. Sean, name the proven shooting guard in this class.
Anthony Edwards.
No,
Nope. He's not proven.
is there?
Good point.
I don't think there is one.
Aaron Neesmith?
I was about to say Neesmith, but he's also injured, and he's played like 23 good games.
I'll take him.
Would Dosunmu?
He's proven.
Would you count Dosunmu as a shooting
I
guard?
would say he's a 1. I know people. I know people
'Cause of his height
love
and
his
stuff?
facility. Yeah, I think he's a 1. I think he also grades because they have 3 guards that they're running. So I don't think he has the ability to be a 1. I think he's a 1 in the NBA.
I think it's Frazier,
All right,
Archie, and Dosunmu.
let's get back to this.
Cool heads. Cool heads.
The Toppin thing is difficult because it's where do the Bulls value marketing?
Yeah.
Because
We're stuck in a
you
rough
could
place.
make an argument that Toppin could play small forward. I wouldn't make that argument. He is
It
a
feels
decent shooter.
very Rui Hachimura-esque of last year.
I
Of
think better.
This.
I think more of a 3 than Rui is.
Okay, that's not far.
Rui.
remember,
Toppin seems
Yeah.
fairly natural from beyond the perimeter, beyond the break, where Hachimura felt like he needed to dominate with his body physically.
Yeah.
Toppin's a fantastic athlete, and he is very good around the rim. I mean, the last game against Davidson, he's taken 11 shots all around the rim, pretty much. He also he went 7 of them were twos.
Okay.
So I think that he's a guy that, he does like taking highly efficient shots. And if he's not, he likes to take them from the outside. I don't think we could say that for Hachimura.
No.
So I think you can make the argument that he could be a 3, but he is very, he's big.
He's 6'9".
And you could be 6'9" and play
3?
the
Yeah,
3
easily.
He feels more like a 4 though. So it really comes down to
Positionless
where
basketball, Sean.
Yeah, but where do you value marketing? And that's where
And where does Markkanen fit in with his Bulls' future? Because there were already comments this year about him not loving what's going on right now, obviously.
Yeah.
But, the odds of him re-signing here long-term seem a little sketch. So Markkanen's injury history, the fact that he has been a disappointment from the expectations we put him on after his rookie year, I think put us in an interesting position because, yes, he is a special talent. He's a 7-footer who can shoot comfortably from the outside. But if we're getting 30 games a year out of him, you can't make a long-term investment in someone like that. You can't say, I'm not going to take a wing out there because we've got this guy who maybe if this is the year he stays healthy, he'll be something special. So I understand, I don't think we could pass up on someone as talented as Obi Toppin because we have Lowry Markkanen, but I just feel like our needs draw us to the depth of point guard in this class.
And I think also, and I'll let you jump in. You're right about you can't pass up somebody with talent, right? If Toppin's the most talented person and it's by far on
if
your
that's
board,
where he grades out, then
take
that's
him.
fine.
Take him. Absolutely. You're right about that. Take the best player available. That's the advice to any team. especially with the Bulls. You don't know what direction this team's going to take you. You don't
Especially
know
with
where
a new
you're going to
GM.
go. Chad Buchanan might be the guy from the Pacers. He's a guy that's has a history of being a good college scout. All that shit just reminds me of Garpax. I mean, literally, that's Gar Forman. Gar Forman is a great
Gar
scout.
Foreman's still going to be a scout, though. He's gonna stay on as
what
a
that
scout.
is.
Get him the hell out of here.
That's exactly. And I think Chad Buchanan's from Iowa. That's what Gar Forman is. Like, God damn it. Like, stop. But you're right. If he's the best player, graded your best player, then take him. I just think that if you draft him, he's still going to have the same issues all these other guys are going to have. I don't think Obi Toppin's going to be a 38% shooter in this league without somebody who's going to be able to get him when he's open.
Yeah.
He needs to, and I don't think he's going to be a deadly, hand in the face 3-point shooter. I think he's going to be a very efficient shooter when he has time, he has space. That's when I've seen him be an effective 3-point shooter. And you're not going to have that if you don't have a point guard, right? You have two shooting guards in Zach LaVine and Kobe White. You don't have a forward that can facilitate. Maybe Otto Porter, if healthy, is going to be on the team.
Yeah,
but
we have to wait and see on that one.
But I don't know what he is. He might want to be more of a scorer, and that's what he was when he was on this Bulls team. He was putting up 20 plus a night.
Yeah.
So my issue comes down to where do they value Markkanen, and also do you want to overlook the point guard position again? Because this ball needs to start moving with the Chicago Bulls, and it needs to start moving badly. And that's why we kept force feeding a point guard, because they don't have one on their roster. There is not a single player on this team, maybe Chris Dunn, and I don't even think he's going to be on the team after this, that is a point guard. You need somebody you can give the ball to that can efficiently move the ball around and find players that are open. There isn't a guy on that team. So if Obi Toppin's open on the Bulls team, I don't know if somebody can even get him the ball.
Yeah.
And that's the issue, that the ball stops wherever it pretty much begins. And that's where my whole thing comes back to with this Toppin thing. I don't know how you feel.
Well, with me, it's exactly like you said. You usually take the best player. Dave, the whole time we've talked draft from the beginning of us doing this, I've always been a need guy because I started NFL mocks before thinking NBA. And in the NFL, it's very much of we have needs because there's so many fucking people on this team that, yes, if there's a player like a pass rusher that you can't pass up, you take them. But usually teams are looking more for need, where in basketball, it's not really all on the need. You take the best player because that's who's gonna help this team.
Agreed.
And the thing with Obi Toppin and why he's probably gonna be in my top 10 when we do our next mock draft on March 14th, will be looking at the Stepien and their scouting report.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read what they have. The Stepien.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read.
Soft P.
Yeah. As in the Stephen rule
Yeah.
that you so
that I
much love.
fuck up all the time.
No, but you love to mention
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to read what they have as a low outcome
Yeah.
and a high outcome. I'll start with the high. So at the very best, you're getting a spacing 4 who can provide elite vertical gravity and finish in the paint in general in the half court at a high level, and provides good horizontal, if I could read, gravity, above average defender if interior defense improves footwork and technique on the perimeter to reach average levels in space. Best case scenario. Even at the low, you're still getting an elite vertical gravity threat in pick and roll and below average from 3, even though mainly a stationary shooter. Rim protection does not improve, nor does perimeter defense. So it's like, really, you're still getting a good player.
Yeah.
Yes, the 3 is kind of a little suspect there in the low one, but I don't think we get to that point with him where it doesn't improve. And I don't think he's going to get to the NBA and go, I don't need to work on my defense.
No, I mean, the thing about Obi Toppin is he has worked his way up. He's built his game piece by piece through the years, and that's why, he came into college as a not top recruit because he was a raw athlete, and all he's done is get better and add more tools to his kit. So, there's no reason you should think that this is the top end of what he can be. But I just go back
4.
to the fact that he's going to be a 4 in the NBA. And by the way, I love the Stephen guys. They're a couple of them have made it out to be scouts for NBA teams. I think they've got some good writers over there still. They're the ones who actually I think they were the first site I saw John Morant on. So shout out to them because I love them.
Their founder Cole, I think, has worked with NBA teams.
Yeah,
every
no,
now
they've
and then.
got they've had a couple guys.
Cole's Waker. It's
I can't pronounce
very
his last
weird
name.
Z last name. I should be better with it.
But
he's a guy that is legit, and he knows how to find guys that can truly, find guys who can, piece apart these prospects.
Credit to them. I look at the Bulls situation and say we do go Obi Toppin with that pick in the first round, then it leads to the question of where do we find our point guard at then? Because do we extend out Chris Dunn? Do we think that, hey, we saw sneak peeks of, this might be the guy. We look in free agency and holy shit, there's nothing. There's nothing in that. Like, you want a Jeff Teague, you want Reggie Jackson out there? Technically upgrades for the Bulls, but I don't feel good about that. You think we can throw enough money to get an old Goran Dragic out here? And if we do, what does that do to our timeline? Because he doesn't really fit at all. It's just the fact that we might have money to throw out there. Outside of that,
unless you're going to look at 20, here's the only reason I would say not drafting a point guard. This is the only way I could rationalize it.
Yep.
You like a guy like Obi Toppin.
Yep.
Or if, Denny Abdia's there, I think Denny would be a good
Denny's
fit for the Bulls.
Obi Toppin on most people's boards.
And depending on how, because this draft is so fluid.
And I've struggled with it. I think Abdia right now I'd take over Toppin.
Yeah.
Basically solely on age.
And the only way I would not take a point guard is if you like Toppin more and you're thinking, okay, I'm not getting a point guard in this free agency, but once 2021 opens up, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry, Drew Holiday, Dennis Schroeder, Patty
Chris
Mills.
Paul's not opting out of $47 million.
Names. Chris Paul is an option, probably won't happen. Drew Holiday, an option, probably won't happen. Spencer Dinwiddie, an option, probably may happen. It's only $11 million.
He's probably going to go for more money if he's healthy and playing well.
Markelle Fultz is on the board. Lonzo Ball is a free agent. Derrick Rose is a free agent.
Ball.
The free agent pool is.
There are more
bigger.
names. I will give you that.
Then
there are better names.
And there may be for example, there may be a Drew Holiday that says, fuck it.
Yeah.
Opts out. I'm not saying he does.
But the biggest issue with this is you're looking at 2021 free agency.
We have to wait an entire season of point guard.
You have to wait. That's two drafts.
Exactly.
So you might even find somebody in the 2021 draft
that you like better than free agency.
So I think you're looking too far. So I think the 2020 draft comes down to this Bulls team has Wendell Carter Jr., who I believe is 21.
No, he's 20.
He's 20. Going to be 21 next year. Kobe, who's I think still 19.
He'll be 21 next April or this April. Yeah, April 16th.
Yeah, he's going to be 21. Kobe's 19. The issue is if you draft Toppin, he's the oldest player out of the guys you just drafted in the past 3 years.
Which might not hurt.
It will hurt because Carter is the future leader of this team.
True.
Wendell Carter is such a the issue with the Bulls so far is that Carter has been injured and he hasn't been able to be around them. But Wendell Carter is such a down-to-earth, smart, and well-informed kid that he is absolutely going to be the leader of this Chicago Bulls team going forward. So I think the issue with the Bulls and the thing that they're going to argue with is if Toppin's the best player on your board, take him. If he's not, though, you do have to balance the age factor. And you need somebody who's going to grow with this core. And Toppin, right now, he's balling out. He's 22 in college, right? And he looks fantastic.
Yeah.
The reason why he's talked about as a top 10 pick is because he's performing so well.
Yeah.
Like, if he was shooting 50% and, 36% from three, he wouldn't be talked about as a top 10. It's the fact that he's shooting so efficiently from the field. And he's shooting so well from three. And that he's doing this on a night-in, night-out basis, right? He's showing consistency, he's showing growth, and he's showing a lot of poise.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing with him.
And his team's winning, which actually does count for something in my mind for college scouting.
It shows that you can be a guy that they can go to each and every night. I think with the Bulls, though, there is no future guy, right, to be the guy. Toppin isn't the guy in my mind in the NBA. I don't think he is the guy.
Usually on the best teams in the league, it's very hard to find, that skill set. And I think, there's a couple of unique guys who are at the four who have that, who are able to be the guy on a top tier team in the NBA. So it's harder to see it. I don't know that I would cap it off from him though. Like all he's done is get better at basketball and add things to his game every year. He's a late to the game kind of kid.
He
so
wasn't a top 100 recruit.
So he is older, but at the same time, he's newer to the game than some of these kids.
The other thing you got to think about, and this is where I said the age might not be a big factor because of how much he's already worked on his game.
You're going to get him in his prime on his rookie contract.
Well, there's that.
Athletically.
But also, 2022 is a big year for us.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is you got to decide as a Bulls team. New GM will have to decide this of, is the Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen timeline working? Because Lowry's an RFA in 2021, but like 2022 is where all of our contracts are up.
Yep.
Archie's up, Sato's up, LaVine's up, we've got Hutch is up, Thad Young is up, Wendell is an RFA then. Like, that's the big year.
Yeah, we can go nuclear on the team if we so choose to.
Go nuclear, but also, do you want to draft another 19-year-old kid that is going to need to,
We're already
because he's a point guard.
A very young team.
Exactly. Like, because he's a point guard, you're going to have to do that. And how does that affect the winning with Zach LaVine?
Yeah.
Rather than, hey,
Well, we're
let's
not.
draft the 22-year-old, trade Lowry, even if that means trading Lauri Markkanen, or if that
I don't
just
even think
means
you
we
have
trade, or if we trade Thad Young. I think one of them has to move if we get Obi Toppin.
I agree.
Probably
Then it's
Thad
too
Young.
crowded.
But, like, what do you want? Do you want to go with the young kid just because he's a point guard?
Well,
Or
here's the
wouldn't
thing.
you mind drafting the older guy who plays a different position because that might help more in
We're
this
talking about
timeline?
best player on the board if it is him. Where's the line for point guards for you? Like, at what point is he your best player over? Obviously, I think we all have LaMelo Ball rated higher than him. Yes.
Yeah.
Consensus.
The next one would be Tyrese.
Tyrese Halliburton.
I would say yes.
Even with his injury, I'm not uber concerned.
It's wrist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Okay, so now we're down to
Killian Hayes.
Killian Hayes.
Because Cole Anthony's a shooting guard, right?
No, he's a point guard.
Okay, so Cole Anthony, yes.
I don't.
He's a
I've
point guard in the
Killian
way that.
above him.
Well,
I would say he's higher than Obi
I mean,
Toppin.
AI was a 2. I think he's probably closer. Like, he might be a 2.
So is
Cole
he-
Anthony.
So I'm
He's
pushing him.
6'1", though, is the problem.
I'm pushing him
Right?
off the
Matter.
Bulls board
It's sort
because
of-
AI was a 2. AI was
Sort
like
of.
5'8".
I'm pushing Cole Anthony off the Bulls board then because it's too similar to what we got in Kobe White.
No, Kobe White's 6'5".
No. I'm saying like a guard
Score
who
first.
he's more of a 2 but can play the 1 and it's kind of like a little hybrid.
it's just
like,
The issue with Cole Anthony doesn't have a good enough team to see what he would be.
Yeah.
He has to score. He has no other choice to. Because his team sucks. Here's how I'd rank him right now because I'm even iffy on.
I'm just trying to draw
iffy
the
on
line.
LaMelo.
Oh,
it would
really?
really help if Tankathon was working.
There are other sites. ESPN.com has
I
draft
know.
coverage.
I don't like their draft. I was using it during the fast break and I didn't like it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sean.
For the Bulls point guard we're talking about?
Yes. Fit with the Bulls. At what point would you be like, we're going to take Obi Toppin over this guy? That's what I'm saying. I think LaMelo Ball is a no-brainer to take if he's available for the Bulls.
He's a no-brainer, but I also don't like him.
You cannot like him all you want.
If he's there at like 7,
Yeah, we're assuming 7.
that might be an
Bulls.
issue. No?
Well, could be a faller for other reasons. Who knows if, he comes out and says something or does something. But, like, right now, I think we're all expecting him to be top 5. I'm saying regardless of what number you are in the draft, it's what point guard is worse than Obi Toppin in your mind. That's the line. Because I would take LaMelo 100% over Obi Toppin. I would take Tyrese Halliburton likely over Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would take Killian Hayes over
Absolutely.
Obi Toppin.
Absolutely.
I don't know about
Nico's the line.
No, I don't know about
I think
Cole
it's
Anthony.
those 3.
I think Cole Anthony and Obi Toppin, like I see the upside, but Cole Anthony as a player,
Am I crazy that I like Killian Hayes the most out of those guards?
No.
crazy.
Teach
No, it depends on what you value more. Like
I think he'd be the best point guard for the Bulls.
Why?
His ability to attack and pressure is exactly what they need. Mm-hmm. They have players that can shoot from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Markkanen needs space, right? LaVine, give him all the space in the world. Wendell Carter should be moved out further than where he's played.
Yeah, he hasn't been given a chance to
better
play.
shooter than what they're using him as.
agreed.
Give him space, especially if Otto Porter's healthy. You
Dude.
have those four on the floor.
We were talking playoffs
Killian
for a
Hayes.
reason.
That team is going to be one of the best shooting teams in the league. at least starting lineups.
Yep.
Killian Hayes can pressure. He could attack. He's 6'5". He does everything. And Kobe White off the bench, like that's legit dangerous.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball, I don't think he's got his head straight. I think Killian Hayes does.
But LaMelo Ball is the best. He has the best court vision of any point guard in this draft.
yes.
He has the craftiest handles. I think. Well, actually, handles I'm kind of. No, because he's turnover prone. He's got great. Not only does he have good passing and court vision, it's just the ability to create for others.
I don't know if he is.
So I was looking for create for others on the court.
I don't know if he's strong enough. Where I think Hayes
He got
is.
time though. He's a kid. He's one of the youngest people in this class.
He does, but does this core have time?
I'm not worried about this
That's
core.
what I'm asking. Like this
That,
core,
that
that plays into it.
Yeah.
Of like, if you're on Dave's side, then it doesn't then take whoever you want. But like,
Yeah.
if you're worried about this
here.
core, then maybe taking the young point guard might not be the best idea. You got to take the guy who's going to help this core.
My ideal board, we're taking everybody out besides point guards and Obi Toppin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hayes, Ball, Halliburton, Toppin. And then all the other point guards are below Toppin. That would be my top 3 or top 4.
Yeah, I think
Halliburton is a good defender, and I would love to see what he does next to Zach.
he's a good defender. He's a great, very efficient
Smart
shot
player.
selection.
Smart
player. And
That's what
he's
they
got
need.
good size.
They need a smart player.
Yep.
And I think that Hayes is a smart player, and I think he might have more potential.
I
than
love
LaMelo.
Hayes' upside. I think LaMelo has the highest upside, though.
I would say Ball.
Sorry, he has a body that is unique. He's been playing basketball at a high level for his whole life,
I don't know. Might get tired of Jim Boylan and just leave.
and he
Won't tell the team, just leaves.
and his court vision is incredible. He plays high tempo, up pace basketball, and he can work in the half court. Like the concerns for him are like the opposite from like
He is a
Lonzo.
he's a
shit,
person I
you
want
know?
to be talked out of, but I won't be. He's a person I keep talking myself out of, but everybody else talks me into.
Yeah, he's got length.
I have worries about him.
Oh yeah, no, he's
Is it
by far
just
the
because his last name's
bustiest.
Ball, though?
No.
Okay.
If
It's what he's
if I'm
seen.
looking at the family name, I'm looking at who is in the league. Lonzo Ball is a terrific defender and
Yep.
a great passer, and a guy that I think needs more time. But
And now he's been paired
absolutely-
with someone who plays similar style.
absolutely should have been the second pick in that draft. Maybe he well. Where
He
Lonzo
was a
Ball
top
where Lonzo Ball
7
went
pick.
and what he has done,
Yeah.
I don't think he has been a disappointment. I don't think he has reached his full potential yet, but I still
Agreed.
think that is in the cards.
Yep, yep, I agree to that.
Lonzo Ball was properly rated, and he so far has shown everything that we thought he would. He just hasn't taken that next step yet.
Yep.
And it's still very possible he takes that next
Yeah,
step.
'cause he's still a kid.
Yes. And the thing is like maybe Tatum should have been number 1. But
Yeah,
whatever,
we all.
that's a
Yeah,
different
I think we
conversation.
all can agree that
Tatum
that's not even
won.
a discussion.
Ball at the same point. Could you imagine even?
There's some other guys in that.
Could you
draft class,
imagine not Tatum, because Tatum would be number 1, but even if the 76ers just went with LaMelo Ball,
Nope, Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball. We're talking about this draft.
I know, I
class
got you,
so
I got
far.
you.
Like
They would have been
if
fucked.
that
if
would
they
have
went
happened.
Lonzo. They would have played great defense.
Yeah,
But with the Bulls.
but
How
for
would
the
you, no. Go back to 2017 real
Yeah.
quick. I mean, this is how we're going to end it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me your top 3 redraft. Sixers, Lakers, Celtics. And you don't have to match teams up. But Tatum's 1, right?
Yeah, I don't know anyone.
Is
in that
Donovan
class.
Mitchell 2?
Do I already know what I know now?
I don't
Yeah,
have Donovan
we're
Mitchell.
redrafting right now.
Yeah, it'd be hard to go Tatum. It would be hard to not go Tatum number 1. Yeah, Tatum 1.
Tatum 1, I think, is consensus.
Tatum 1.
I don't know that I would go Mitchell at 2.
I don't think I would.
I don't like.
I think you can make a case for De'Aaron and Lonzo as better guards.
Yeah, I'd go Lonzo.
I would go De'Aaron, and then even at 3, Lonzo, Jonathan Isaac
Yeah.
are a toss-up. Donovan Mitchell is right. Like, yeah,
Bam's top 5, but I don't think he jumps over.
No, knowing what I know now,
yeah. Actually, shit.
I'm gonna
that's-
shock you here. Ready?
Yeah,
I'd go Bam Adebayo.
No.
at 2 or
Knowing
3?
what I know now.
I disagree.
At 2 or
3.
3. At 3. Okay.
The reason why is I'm expecting every move that I've made up to this point to happen. And if I get this year's Bam Adebayo on this Celtic team.
Well, that's
if you
different.
fit the team together.
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
if we're talking that team, then yes.
Yeah.
But if I'm taking just blank slates to restart, if Bam on the Celtics is disgusting.
That's what I'm saying. If I know everything now as a Celtic,
God.
I'm taking.
But also that team doesn't have Jason Tatum.
But they do have Gordon Hayward playing in position again, and then they have better.
Jaylen Brown and Kemba
They're
Walker.
still a good team. Don't get me wrong, but
Like
Jason Tatum's the
Lonzo's
best player
still
in
a
the
top
draft.
5 pick in this draft.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I think it's down to it. You're stuck with Jason Tatum, Lonzo Ball.
Fultz falls out.
Dennis Smith falls
Jackson
out.
falls out. What are you talking about? I'm talking top 5.
Okay.
Top 5.
I'm just saying falling. in
Fultz
general.
and Jackson fall out.
And Don Mitch and Bam move up.
Yes.
That's the top 5. The order is very hard after number
No,
1.
Isaac before Mitchell, I think. Is that crazy?
I see the upside in Isaac as well.
Like Mitchell's scoring 20 a game, but I don't think he's it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's a
That's
franchise
always-
changer.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong on that.
I'm taking the long boy.
The long.
I think
You don't see
I think
6'11" kids too often,
I
you know?
think I'm underrating. I think I'm overrating Mitchell's playoff performances. He's been great in the regular season, so he's top 5.
It's close. It's close.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Toppin on the Bulls is interesting, but I think it has a lot of things have to fall the right way.
3 point guards have to be taken before him
Yeah.
in order for that to happen. And even then, the 4th point guard on the board might be close to him. And in that case, could the Bulls just trade it back and get another point guard later
Maybe.
on? 'Cause there's like 7 in this class.
To me, there's 3
Would
guys.
you trade back? Would you trade back and get a Maxey or a who's Nico Mannion
I would do that.
instead of taking Obi Toppin?
No.
If there's
No.
if
Well,
pick 14,
No, I take Toppin.
you would take Toppin over pick 14 and a future something.
Yep.
I would then try to
That
trade.
future something's the second.
I would
or a
then
very
try
heavily
to
protected
trade.
first.
Here's what I would do. I would take Toppin,
Maybe a semi-protected first.
then try to trade Thad Young
At
for
least
a
Lotto.
pick in
Ooh.
the draft. So like a later on
late-
pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I would do. But
All right.
the one last thing I want to say, 3
Yeah.
guys to watch
Yep.
as we get to our next mock draft in 2 weeks. It seems like we just did it, but we're doing it again.
Yep.
Denny Abdia,
Well, March Madness is happening.
Isaac
soon, so.
Okoro,
Yep.
and then Obi Toppin. Like those 3 names will be jumping up.
I mean, for you, definitely.
no, I mean overall. Like they will
I
jump
mean,
on people's
I think Sean and I
boards.
had them both in the top 10.
I mean like
minus-
top 5. I'm like Watchmen for top 5 potential.
Yeah, Denny's
Yeah,
potentially going to
Denny,
be there.
Okoro,
I don't know about
and Obi
Okoro
Toppin.
being top 5.
I mean, right now ESPN has
Obi,
him
I
at
don't-
4. Has
ESPN
Okoro at
is
4.
ESPN
Just
is not
saying.
the
There's other rankings, Dave.
the draft site
That's what I was told.
gauntlet. You know, they
They have
don't-
Wiseman at 3.
Yeah, we got
wrong.
Wiseman 3, Okoro at 4, Abdia at 5,
that's
and
interesting.
then Toppin down at 9.
That's quite interesting.
How would you rank it?
I don't think that Obi Toppin's a top 5 player. I don't think
No, Toppin's 9.
Okoro.
The Toppin's
Yeah,
9.
I'm just going through all 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think Okoro. I think he might cap out around 6.
I think it's top 10.
Yeah, no, he's definitely top 10. And then Denny, yeah, he's a top 5. Like, I just think that saying all 3 could be top 5 is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it yet, unless Obi Toppin carries Dayton to the championship. In which case, sure.
Give me your top 5.
Am I top 5 in this class right now? Right now?
Yeah.
No,
Please.
won't do it.
Wiseman 1.
I'd go LaMelo 1.
Wiseman 1.
Heisman one that might be mine.
Wiseman 2, Edwards 3.
Wiseman 1. Edwards 2.
Sean's real.
Hayes 3.
Oh my God, so high.
4 LaMelo, 5 Avdia.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
I think 2 euros in the top 5 is likely a bit
That's
of
my
a
big
reach.
board. That's my big
Okay.
board. I'm not saying mock draft. That's my
Gotcha.
big board.
So I'm gonna
Gotcha.
say my big board is LaMelo 1.
Yep.
Wiseman 2, Edwards 3. I'm gonna go Abdia 4 right now because he rose for me, and then either Okongwu or Halliburton. Take either one at 5.
Interesting.
Either one.
You're not gonna do
kinda
it?
torn.
I'm not gonna do
You
it
suck.
Why
No.
not?
because it's fun.
Because Dave doesn't want to be wrong.
All right, let's go. If you're not gonna have fun, then
Final topic of the day. Fuck you, Sean.
fuck you.
Fuck you, Sean.
Bulls
Fine.
need a shooting guard. Fuck you.